Hey guys, um, test, 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 test. Hey guys. Okay, you guys can hear me clear and well. So this is a weather stream and we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for New York, which we will get into. And, just saying one thing, I do have a Nightbot, so you guys can do commands as points, steal, commands, game, and rental. So choose any one of those if you want. And then the Nightbot will do its thing. So let's go on over to what the radar looks like right now. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, so let's actually change the filter to severe warnings. So this is the only severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect right now. Right up here, we do see that little yellow spot, but in my opinion, it really doesn't look like it. This is the warning text. Severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Livingston County and Western New York until 12:45. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Radar indicated. Locations impacted include Dansville, Ocean, and Canaseraga. It was near south of Dansville or near Dansville, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour, so it's moving that general direction. Let's actually see time of arrival. So that is where the storm is right now. Well, I have to put it there. I don't know where the first one is, but I want to at least make it 20, and let's make it go up there. So ish northeast. Okay, first radar scan. I'm trying to get used to that. Sorry. Okay, so let me just do that. So it's moving northeast. Don't know what happened. But we are going to go on to Weather Channel Live, the Weather Channel radar, so we can see the future radar, due to no other ones show really the future radar. So let's go on up north to where the severe thunderstorm warning is. This little clump is the severe thunderstorm warning, and it could produce some severe winds, and it's moving near Gorham. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I say it wrong. So let's go to the future radar, wherever it actually loads. Please load. Okay. So we see that it kind of dies out, and then there's some more pop-up storms. So we do see there is some spotty areas. Is there any new severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood warnings, or any of that? Because if so, there hasn't been any new severe thunderstorm warnings or any of that. No, or no flash flood warnings or any of that kind of sense. So let's go let's actually see the SPC outlook because we do have one. Let me stop that and then so we do have, as we see here, a slight risk. Let me actually put the population. So we do have Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, Texas, and Garland, Texas, and we do have some spots of New Mexico, Colorado, little bit of Kansas, like the smallest bit, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana, Texarkana, near Little Rock, and all of those. Sorry. Excuse me. So we do see these severe storms, and that is for 11 million people. And then we have a marginal risk. This is the highest I've seen a marginal risk with 107 million people. For Chicago, Houston, Memphis, Tennessee, Baltimore, Charlotte, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Baton Rouge, Little Rock, Oklahoma City, Norman. I could name any. Chicago. Like, there was so much in that general area. So let's see the CPC outlook real quick. So we do see with the CPC outlook, we do see some immense heat for the entire state of New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Ohio. And we do have a cool down for the northern part and down there near where the bushfire is located, just a little bit. So we do have a immense cool down for parts of the west, but a huge build up for the east coast. And then we have around a 90% chance for below average temperatures for Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana, and then just some crazy weather and stuff like that. So we do have that happening. Let's go back on over to the radar. Due to that, we know what the SPC outlook is. Let's go back to the radar and let's see all the severe storms that could possibly happen there. So let me just get that on your guys' screen right there. Okay. Oh, I can't full screen it. Perfect. So we do have from the enhanced risk and risk, we do have these storms that kind of collide and just move into scattered storms along the east, but we do have some more pop-up storms, and then that will be starting for around 5 o'clock and starting to go into Amarillo and parts of New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, and Oklahoma City. But actually, in my opinion, this is where the enhanced risk is located if there will be, just due to how strong these storms are. So I didn't show you guys the tornado outlook and any of that. So let's show that. Let's. I don't know how to walk this thing. Okay, so this is the tornado risk. We do have one major city, which is Memphis, also Jackson, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and Bartlett, Tennessee for 3 million people, and just the rest of Little Rock. So if you are on the west side of Little Rock, then you are in this. So that is the 2% risk. We do have a 15% risk for wind. For winds, we do have a we do have one of those. And then let's just go on over to oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, let me change that. Okay, so let's see the wind risk, which you guys are looking at. So probability of a damaging thunderstorm winds or wind gusts of 50 knots or higher. Within 20 miles, 25 miles of a point. 11 million people. For 15% risk, and that's for Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, and Garland, Texas. And then we have a 5% for 108 million people for Chicago, Houston, Memphis, Baltimore, Charlotte, Miami, Atlanta, St. Louis, Jefferson City, Richmond, Virginia Beach, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Like there's too many cities that they did not put in, but I don't understand why they did not put in. Is there any more severe thunderstorm warnings that has happened? No. And I could probably take off that on the bottom because we did talk about that earlier. Also guys, if you guys are just here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on this stream. And yeah, so we do have this severe thunderstorm warning still going on, and in my opinion it should have been moved more south, which we are now going to look at. So let's look at that right now. So let's go back. Let's go back. I said, let's go back. Okay. So over here is where the area is. Let's show that on the NWS Ed. And so we do see this red spot, which means some severe weather, which is moving right towards Coholton. I can't say it. Sorry that I can't. Let's actually do timing on this. Time of arrival. So it's right there. It was first like right there. How long ago was that? Let's see. Oh, well, it's at 12 o'clock. It's 12:37. So let's actually change that to 37 and reset this. So it was right here and then right there, and then we're seeing. So in around 2 hours at the speed that it is going around east at 5 miles per hour, but actually looking at this rules, it remains in effect and it is moving east at 5 miles per hour. Yes, I was correct. So we do have some little spotty things. Let's actually go down to Houston, where we have a marine warning and where we have that giant line. And let's actually see how long this line is. So we see here it is in 3 states from Alabama all the way to Texas, and it is severe weather only goes out for 300 miles, but the rain band goes out for 500 miles. So guys, if you guys are new, we're gonna do this live stream every single Monday. Also, if you want to do any commands, down there in the description, or you can look at what the Nightbot has put out, or right there, and then she bot should do it. Let's actually go see the marine warning down here. So we do see some severe storms in this marine warning. Is there any new severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect, or any flash flood warnings? And I know there probably won't be any tornado warnings. So if you want to see the bot commands for this channel, go check that out right there. Okay, so it did continue from Livingston County. That is the county that it is in, which we are going to see. We see that it is in a smaller area. Actually, in my opinion, I wouldn't put the risk there. I would more put it down here. And let's actually and it has died down as we see. So let's see what it says. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:45 p.m. EDT for southern Livingston County, and it is moving east at 5 miles per hour towards Cohocton. Sorry if I said that wrong. So we see that the severe weather kind of started here. So let's actually do time of arrival once again. So the main bulk of it is right there, and then let's go back, and right here 12:04, and then let's see. So around east at 8 miles per hour, and then we'll get there quicker at 1 hour and 28 minutes that we did see there. So let's go back to, let's actually see the hurricane and see what is happening with the hurricanes right now. Because we do have 4 disturbances in the Atlantic and the EPAC, or the Eastern Pacific, if you do not know what the EPAC is. So let's just go right there. Okay, so as we see right here, we do have a 20% chance. This is very unlikely to form just due to how bad like all the convection is, and we do have 60% chances for all of these three possible disturbances, which is really insane that there were three disturbances at the exact same possibility, and they're probably all going to form. The only main one that we need to look at is this one right here, the disturbance number 3, due to this is the closest one to impact, and then we have disturbance number 2, which is might impact fly but very unlikely, and then we have disturbance number 1 that's just going to go kind of straight on out. So let's actually show tropical tidbits. So we do have Invest 95L. In my opinion, it won't be Tropical Storm. But as we see here, there are 3 models that do say it will be Tropical Storm. Actually, 4 models that will say. I am more with the AV and I model that you see right down there. Let's actually go back. So we do have Invest 2E. Invest 2E was disturbance number 2. And we only have one model, the ship model, that goes up to around 45 knots. But it's already an Invest. And this is the satellite loop. Oh my no. Guess I messed something up. Sorry. Okay. Keep forgetting that you can't see my screen. So we do see right down here the intensity guidance, and then let's there is no recon. Let's go here so you guys can see what I am looking at. So we do have blow-ups of convection. Actually, 2 possible blow-ups of convection, but this is the one that we are major looking at due to that you can see the spin in the clouds. So that is the main one that you could be looking at, or the main one that is possible. Sorry. So we do see here, we do see that high convection. Actually, during the night we saw the highest convection, and now it is kind of, you could say, flattening out. Now. And then, so yeah. Also, if you want to do song request, that you guys can do song request, and so if you want to do song request, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. So let's, after this we will be going on to files, and then we will be ending unless if there is a severe thunderstorm warning that just went up in effect. Is there now? Let's see. Nope, it's still that one. And that one will end at 12:45 p.m. EDT, which it is now 12:46 as of this momento. So yeah. Well, let's go to Invest 92E. It should. So we do see some scattered stuff. Kind of moving around. One, this is the CMC model, and then we see where that loop threshold is located, and then we see it just kind of moves north on, but not really does a lot. Let's actually go to the GFS model, and let's go to the region of the EPAC. So we do see that spin up happening right there. We do see that it doesn't really become a really strong storm except around here, and then we do see we actually have 4 tropical storms actually in effect at the exact same time in 120 hours. I know this is kind of far out. Well, actually, let's see. 120 hours, 2 days. That is in 5 days. So around a week from now, we do have 5 storms, but the main one we are looking at is actually the low pressure down there, because as you can see, it could make landfall in Baja California, but none of these storms really look like any really strong storms except this storm down here in around 252 hours, but I know it is pretty far out, so we can't really disturb or think of that. So let's actually see the wind chill. There is, okay. I'll look at that Zeus gaming. So the wind chill is pretty bad but pretty good at the exact same time. But whenever you go up north, it's pretty bad, and then we see a La Nina possibly happening or near average. So let's actually go on over to the wind, so we can see what the wind and what the GFS is showing for wind. Let's just wait for that to load. So we don't really see the wind getting really that strong, so wind won't be the strong one to look out for. So that is good to know. Okay. Okay, for Zeus. So in Connecticut. Okay. So I'll go check that right now. I think the NWS ad will be able to show it if it. No, I said out the NWS ad. Sorry. I just need to do that one more time. So we have the NWS ad. Okay, so let's see the hazards, and then we will go on to file. The file outlook and stuff with the file. Oh, this one doesn't show it. The New York alerts. I'm trying to find a website. So sorry. Okay, so it's weird why they don't show it. So sorry for that, but I can just read it out to you. Air quality alert is in effect from 11 a.m. Monday until 11 p.m. Monday, EDT. The Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection has issued a air quality action day for the following counties: Northern Fairfield, Northern New Haven, Southern Fairfield, and Southern New Haven. So Fairfield and New Haven, you do have a air quality alert that is in effect. So let's go on over to the files now. where are the files? Okay, so is there any new severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect? No, there are no new severe thunderstorm warnings. So as we see down here, sorry if you see any other kind of weird colors, but the main file that we are looking at is the big bush file, and is actually in the top 10. I did not click that. I clicked the bush file. So as we see the more details, produce gaming. If you have a website that shows the air quality alerts, please share that in the comments. So 184,000 acres, and the fire growth potential is actually minimal to low, but we do have percent containment of 42%, and this was updated 50 minutes ago. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 31% humidity, and 1 mile per hour wind. But I bet you moving later into the day we will have some more, and then we will actually see the temperature outlook later. So one crew, 7 type 1 crews, 8 type 2 crews, 38 engines, fire engines, 3 bulldozers, 18 water tenders, and 8 helicopters. And then 700 plus more stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So here is the basic information. Wildfire, human caused. It hasn't really killed anybody that we know of. Let's actually see the Bighorn file, because that is another file that we need to look at, and that is right north of Tucson. 51,000 acres. No cold weather that is seen. Lightning caused fire. 16% containment, and 969 personnel, and short grass, or as in 1 foot, 2 feet brush, little and understory timber. It's active uphill runs. So all of these stuff is very bad for this storm. So actually it is more like high extreme. Okay. Okay, I am going to look that up. Okay. Thank you. So I will check on that right after. And I know that we do have some air quality alerts for New Mexico, so I will do Albuquerque. There is a lot of files that are active here. We do have one file up in Alaska, which I will go up and check. It's a small one, but guess what? It could do something. Zeus. I already got the New York one. It shows. So we do see this small little file, the Isom Creek file, 2 weeks ago, and it's small, but it's barely even near anything. So let's actually go see the New York one, the New York forecast, and then we will see the other one down near Albuquerque. So okay, well, guess that wasn't what I was supposed to click. So we do see here we do have a air quality alert for parts of these counties that I said before. Also, Perezus, do you know why there is air quality alerts? Because it doesn't really look like on this map that there's really any files near that general area, or any large files. So I don't think files are the main reason. But if you know, please tell me. So let's actually go zoom out, and then we see this big just blob of file here advise air quality alerts. We have some high air quality alerts that are pretty bad. Let's actually zoom out once again so we can go further south. Maybe ozone layers. Okay, so let's go further south to southern New Mexico. So we do see here air quality alerts are pretty bad. Let's actually see, I'm just about to end this, but before we end it, let's see what the files, what the Bighorn files is going to, be having. Hot temperatures, so around 100 degrees up to 110 degrees, north, around Tucson area. Don't really see what the wind is going to be for this. And now let's actually go up north to literally the entire state, and then south central Arizona. We don't really see what the temperature is, but I believe it is this. Okay, so, and then we will finish this live stream. I keep saying we're gonna finish, but we'll never finish. Okay, so we see here we do have all these areas around 109 to 106. 106 to 88 where the Bighorn fire and all of them are, and that is for the max. And then for the minimum is around 71 to 49 degrees Fahrenheit for parts of Arizona. And we do see that it is going to finish, or kind of, you could say that then. Is there any more severe thunderstorm warnings? No. Okay, guys. So I think it was a good day, and I think we need to finish up the stream once and for all, and I think we'll have to end it here. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.